What's up everybody, I'm Pixel Enemy, Almost Evil 33 here, and today I have another Battlefield 4 gameplay commentary for you guys. Today I'm playing some Rush on Dawnbreaker, and I'm running with the Ace 52 CQB, and I'm attacking. And we had a pretty good gameplay here. My team was PTFOing the whole time, so I think you guys will enjoy the footage. But anyway, what I'm here to talk about today is the most recent Battlefield 4 patch, and basically everything that it covered. And what we're going to do here is kind of follow up my video that was titled the Battlefield 4 Official Issue Tracker. And in that video, I commented on all of my specific problems with Battlefield 4 that I had or that I had heard about, and you guys commented in the comment section about all of your personal problems that you were having with Battlefield 4, and there was so much good conversation going on, so many problems that I think were addressed, and that video worked very, very well on Pixel Enemy and my own personal channel, so I was very thankful for your guys' great response to all that. And now we're going to kind of follow up that video just for the first time, and with this most recent patch, which I think actually did fix a few of the issues that we addressed in that video. So what we're going to do is kind of talk about some of the stuff that was addressed in this most recent patch, and then compare it to all the problems that we found present in Battlefield 4 in the official issue tracker video. So let's get right into it. I figured we'd start with the changes that were kind of surprises in this patch, the ones that DICE included and didn't really mention or talk too much about, so most people didn't really know they were coming. The first one that I found is the multiple missile SRAW change, and basically you can't have multiple missiles in the air at once when you're firing the SRAW, and I think this is pretty cool. And the next change is the change kit at the test range, which I think is very, very good. It's very helpful for people who use a test range often to kind of practice with weapons, practice with vehicles, etc. I think this is a good change. The increased color and contrast. They've increased the color and contrast on all camouflage thumbnail images in the customize menu, which is always good. There's a new headshot indicator, which I thought was really, really cool on the killed by screen. If you get killed by a headshot, you'll see the skull with a little crosshair on the forehead area, and it means you got killed by a headshot, which I think is pretty good. I think the way that the headshot comes about is a little bit squirrely. I think it kind of, there's a damage threshold, so to speak, so that if you provide a certain output of damage, it'll automatically count as a headshot. So I've seen people get run over by vehicles and there's a headshot indicator, and that kind of isn't right. It's not a headshot, but because that damage output was given, it automatically counted as a headshot. So I think they need to work on it a little bit, but still a very, very nice feature nonetheless. The black screen from the respawn is so fixed. It's perfect. I love it where it is. They reduced it from 1.14 seconds to 0.11 seconds. That is a massive change. That is a full second, more than a full second, of you being able to see what's going on in front of you when you spawn in. I mean, when you think about it, 1.14 seconds doesn't seem like a long time, but when you're sitting there waiting for it to end, it feels like an eternity. And I didn't have a huge issue with this, like when it was actually going on with the 1.14 second black screen, but in some situations it was extremely frustrating. For example, if you were trying to spawn on your friend who's arming an MCOM station, he's the last person in the squad, so you don't want to spawn back in your deployment. You need to spawn on him and provide him some suppressive fire so that he can arm this objective and you guys can win the game. But you spawn on him and it takes a full second for you to spawn in and actually be able to see your surroundings, and you're dead by the time that you can actually see and move. So I think this change is very, very helpful for any situation similar to that, and I'm really, really, really happy that somebody actually thought to include this change. Next up, we have the 3D enemy spot icons, or what we all know as Doritos, and they scaled them. So in other words, if the enemy is really, really far away, the Dorito above their head, when somebody spots them, will be smaller. And this is really good if you are kind of at long range and you're shooting at somebody. Sometimes a lot of us like to shoot just at the Doritos when we see them, because we can't actually see the player if they're camouflaged or something. And now we know if they're really far away, the Dorito will be small, so we don't need to bother shooting at them and don't waste any of our rounds. So that's kind of cool. The in-game chat color update. Some in-game chat colors have been updated. Nothing major there, but anyway. The Xbox One and PS4 in-game chat. This is pretty cool. There's obviously no text chat like there is on PC, but us Xbox One and PS4 players now have a little box, kind of like the PC players do, in which the commands, or squad commands, whatever you want to call them, they're posted up there so that everybody can see them. Whether you're giving a squad command or a team command, everybody can see it, and I think this might help even just a little bit with people who need ammo or health to go give that medic or support some incentive to actually drop an ammo crate or a medic pack. So that's pretty cool. I hope that that helps out a little bit, and it's just a nice little change that I didn't know was coming. Some admin messages showing up on screen for PC players. It looks annoying to me. Obviously I don't have that issue, but let me know if you guys think that's annoying in the comments section, you PC players down below. And there is now an RCB on Rush at Hainan Resort, and I think this is a very good change because they previously had the LAV there and that was it. And although the LAV is very good when it actually gets to the set of MCOMs, it takes forever to get through the water all the way to the other side of the map, and it kind of discouraged players from jumping in the LAV to get all the way over to those first set of MCOMs, and it just took too long. So now the RCB will get over there nice and quickly, and it can provide some suppressive fire that will be definitely needed in order to arm those first sets of MCOMs. Now we already know all the balancing changes that were addressed in this patch, such as the DMR buff and things like that, and the mobile anti-air nerf, just a lot of different tweaks that really helped with certain gameplay. And I think those are very, very good. They were implemented well, and there are only a couple bugs that were actually created with this patch. And a big one that I've noticed and that I've heard other people talk about is when you would enter into the gunner seat on a tank, it would just crash the game. And it's been reported for multiple game modes and maps, so hopefully this gets addressed very quickly because I could see that being very, very annoying. I haven't had that happen to me personally, but it probably will pretty soon. And there's a lot of sound issues, obviously, that have been talked about and complained about so far, but you know, I've had those issues from the beginning of the game, from launch day, so I don't really understand why people are complaining about that now. I've had problems with sound not playing for the first 15 seconds of gameplay for the longest time. I always had an issue with it. It doesn't seem any different now, but maybe it is for other people. I have no idea. And there's a few commander mode bugs too that have been talked about, but they're not as serious. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Did this patch cover what it needed to for Battlefield 4? Did it redeem the game for you? Do you want to pick it up again? Whatever the case is, let me know. Let me know what your biggest bugs are that still need to get fixed, or biggest changes that need to be made in the game. And is Battlefield 4 on the path to where it should be? Let me know down in the comments section. Leave a like and come over to my channel and subscribe if you want to see more videos similar to this one. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.